Hello and welcome to the Premier League Invitational. I'm Adam Smith and I will be alongside Joe Tomlinson and Harry Panero. We're at day 4 of the competition, about to go into our very last quarter-final matchup, Joe. And this is a tough one to call, mate.
Yeah, a really tough game to call coming up for you, but we've already seen so many goals in this quarterfinals, haven't we? It's been so much fun. I hope you guys at home are enjoying it as well. Just a quick reminder, though, for everybody watching, please do stay at home and help save lives. It's really important right now. And a reminder as well that the prize fund from this Premier League Invitational Tournament is, of course, being donated to the Players Together initiative. So that is great to see. We've got one game coming your way this afternoon. Brighton versus Burnley, Neal Maupay versus Dwight McNeil. Both of them have battled their way through to the quarter-final stage. Both brilliant players in their own right, Smithy.
Yeah, it should be a good one. And we've got the all-important rules. If you are joining us for the first time, I hope you're not, because you would have missed a lot of great FIFA action. But these are the all-important rules you need to be aware of. The Premier League Invitational is a straight knockout tournament. You lose one game, that is it. The tournament's over. One game per round. Every Premier League club represented by a player from their squad or a celebrity fan. But interestingly, both celebrity fans are now out of the tournament. And the in-game rules are as follows. Every game will have 2 6-minute halves. In the event of a draw, if the team cannot be separated, it will go to golden goal to determine the winner. 85 rated Premier League squads in kick-off mode, Joe, to establish who is the best FIFA 20 player in the Premier League, Joe.
Yeah, we've seen some epic games over the last few days, haven't we? None more so than the last few quarter-final matchups. Of course, Diogo Jota walking his way through to the quarter-final stage with that victory over Leicester in an 8-2 win. And then he beat Lys Mousset yet again today, didn't he? Very impressive, Diogo Jota, up to this stage. He's represented his club at esport level, he's represented his country at esport level, and he's doing it again at the EPL Invitational. Trent Alexander-Arnold also breezed his way really past Christian Atsu to get to the semi-final and set up an absolutely epic encounter, a top-of-the-table clash between Liverpool and Manchester City after Raheem Sterling, of course, defeated one of the tournament's best players in Andre Gomez 4-2. A great game. We're about to see another classic, Neal Maupay versus Dwight McNeil. I'm hoping for yet more goldsmiths.
Yeah, so you're quite right. Those are where we're at today. Liverpool against Man City is the first semi-final we know, which will be tomorrow. The other semi-final will be the winner of this next matchup against Diogo Jota of Wolves. And we can bring you some of the highlights of today's action now. So this is what you may have missed if you're just joining us. Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool against Christian Atsu of Newcastle was our first game. Christian Atsu taking a surprise lead through Alan Saint-Maximin, but Trent Alexander-Arnold through Bobby Firmino, as he has been doing all season for Liverpool, straight back in it. And then from that moment on, it was really all Trent Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah, Gini Wijnaldum on the score sheet as well. That one was Gini Wijnaldum. This one was Mo Salah, and that was 3-1 up to Liverpool. You see what it meant to Trent? He's very competitive. He wants to win this, and this was the 4th goal. 4-1 Liverpool. Trent Alexander-Arnold, first person in the semi-final tomorrow. Our next game saw one of the tournament's favourites, Diogo Jota of Wolves, go up against Lys Mousset of Sheffield United. Diogo Jota taking an early lead thanks to Campana, and then Campana scoring again. His second goal of the game to make it 2-0 to Wolves. Lys Mousset, previous round, had beaten Todd Campbell, who was the tournament favourite. This was a very tough encounter. And Lys Mousset getting back into it. It's very tight at this stage. Only 2-1 was the score. But then the dramatic own goal. Lys Mousset couldn't watch it. Diogo Jota almost got embarrassed to score that, but it did give him a 3-1 lead. But then Lys Mousset straight back into it through Zivkovic. And then Diogo Jota, with the captain's armband on, scored 2 goals. This one, I'm calling it the goal of the tournament. Very hard technique to execute on FIFA 20. Thinking it over the keeper. Diogo Jota is in the semi-final. Our third game of the day was Andre Gomez of Everton against Raheem Sterling of Man City. 2 players that had emphatic wins in their first round. 8-0 Andre Gomez, Raheem Sterling beating Wilfried Zaha. And it was a very close encounter, 1-1 after 50.
Say you look very relaxed. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
Before, Smithy, I'm not making any more assumptions, man. I've messed up about 8 times now, and I don't want to continue and make it 10. But one thing I can say, I'm very excited to see how Dwight plays. I think we've undershadowed how good he is just because of the games that he's been in haven't been high-scoring games. But I think he's got something under his sleeve here. it'll be great to see how Neal plays because we already know how amazing he is. Like Joe's already said, he's got hundreds of games under his belt with Ultimate Team, and you can see he's a seasoned professional. So this is going to be a very good game. Two different styles, but Smithy, I think these two players know exactly what we're in for. Goals galore, man. I'm hoping for that, man.
Harry's called it goals galore. Hope that doesn't mean 0-0 based on the other predictions we've all made. But we are in the arena right now. And Joe was pointing out these two players have done it the hard way, of course, because 12 of the 20 going straight through to the round of 16. But 8 of the competitors did have to come through a round 1 match. Both Dwight and Neal were two of those players. So they both played twice. Brighton 6-1 against Villa and 4-2 against Bournemouth. That was Neal's route here. And Dwight McNeil for Burnley, 3-2 against West Ham, which was Ryan Fredericks, and 3-1 against Josh Franceschi of Arsenal.
Aston Villa and John McGinn 6-1, a very comfortable display indeed in that one. And then Philip Billing, he beat him as well, 4-2, Smithy.
Yeah, we've seen some great games and we've seen so many goals in this tournament. Of course, this is the last quarter-final match. The winner going up against Diogo Jota of Wolves. Both semi-finals and the final will be with you from 3 o'clock tomorrow. And we cannot wait for those matches. Let's bring Harry Pinero in. He's been with us all week. Harry, what are the fans saying about this one? Who do you think the fans are tipping as favourite? Bearing in mind we've seen both these players play twice in this tournament already. Where do the fans see this one going?
Yeah, a lot of the fans, as you would expect, due to Neal's performances in his first 2 games, are tipping Neal to win this game. However, Dwight is still proving that he can, soak up possession. So I'm not going to listen to what the fans have got to say or what I feel like is going to happen anyway. But yeah, it seems very cagey, this one, in the beginning. But we all know how all our cagey games have started, how they ended. So I'm expecting something different. All it takes is a goal to kind of open up this game, Joe.
Yeah, Neal struggling a little bit to contain Dwight's possession-based style. You can see the in-game tactics being worked on already by both sets of players. Neal breaking away here, looking to find the feet or maybe even the head of his star player so far, Glenn Murray, but he can't do it. This is going to be a real chess match of a game between two players that love FIFA, play a lot of FIFA, and will be buzzing about going up against Diogo Jota, who's of course represented his club and his country at e-sport level already. So whoever goes through is going to face a tough time. The other side of the draw is a semi-final that you'll be able to watch tomorrow between Trent Alexander, battle of two of England's best players. This game is so patient. Look at the build-up around the edge of the box. It's almost like watching professional FIFA players with the pads here, Smithy.
Yeah, it's been a real feature of particularly Neal Maupay, but also Dwight McNeil's game. Big chance. Not to be, but it's been a real build-up, particularly with Neal Maupay. He had 70% possession, or 68% possession to be exact, in the first half of his last game, dominating possession. Dwight McNeil likes to get on the ball as well, so it's no surprise to see them passing the ball around. And the surprise being, Joe, that this could be 0-0. Would it be our first 0-0 at half-time stage if it remains in the tournament?
Yeah, it would certainly be one of our lowest scoring first halves, that's for sure. Look at Neal here, just looking to work an opening. Maupay, just the wrong ball. Very, very well so far. Might well be Dwight McNeil's most impressive performance of the tournament so far. Just keeping Neal Maupay at bay. 0-0 as we approach the half-time whistle. Brighton are going to have a chance, though. Just deflected through to the goalkeeper's hands, Smith.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. I think this is Dwight McNeil's best performance. If we analyse his last games, 3-2 win against Ryan Fredericks. 2-0 lead he did take in that game, but Ryan Fredericks got 2 goals back in quick succession. In his next game, he was up against one of our celebrity contestants, Josh Franceschi of Arsenal. But in that game, Josh Franceschi did make 2 big errors to gift Dwight McNeil 2 goals. He did very well in the build-up, but Josh Franceschi was very annoyed at himself in that game for Dwight to win. But Dwight has had a very, very good first half against Neal Maupay, who many people tipping to go very far. And Neal Maupay is scoring goals galore in this tournament. 6 in his first game, 4 in his second, but he cannot find the back of the net in this.
I think at the start we're both feeling each other out, get used to each other, but no, Neal's a very good player, and you can tell he plays a lot of FIFA.
Yeah, you're looking to keep the ball a lot, which is something Neal's also done. Is that a tactic you're looking to employ in this one? Just keep him off the ball?
Yeah, it's the aim, especially when he's got the danger man up front, Glenn Murray. But at the minute I'm keeping that at bay, but there's still a long way to go.
Plenty of time to go. We'll let you guys get on with the second half then.
told me 6.
You know, we've talked about how patient they are going forward, but just look, watch Dwight McNeil, watch Neal Maupay sit off their men, not commit too often into the tackles, and just
very well once again been a theme of this match so far.
Yeah, you can tell these two are really good, specifically defensively. They both try to cut off the passing lanes, like I said earlier, rather than commit men, which makes it really hard around the edge of the area. He's going to have to.
Game. How do you see it going into the next game then? Golden goal. How do you see this one going, Harry?
Where I'm not doing. I'm not letting myself down again. But do you know what? It's been such a tight game. I genuinely can't call it, even if I wanted to. But I must say though, Dwight's defending is sensational.
Let's see. I don't know how they're remaining so calm, both of these players. I am sweating, Smithy.
Do you know what? When I play FIFA, I can never just play it sat back like Neal is now. Dwight McNeil obviously leaning forward. I can't believe how calm Neal Maupay is being. As you said, we've played a game and a half and not a single goal has separated these teams. We're going to hear the half-time whistle any minute. There might be one last chance, although I doubt it because I think the whistle will go any minute. And that is going to mean we're going to go to a second half in our second game in our last semi-final, last quarter-final, sorry. There it is. There is the half-time whistle. Dwight McNeil, this is just absolutely brilliant to watch. 0-0, you just cannot be separated.